This is the gold medal bout between the tournament #1 seed, that's the southpaw wearing red, Asadkhuja Muydinkhujaev, and the man wearing blue, the tournament #6 seed, Evgenii Kool. 2020 burgeoning resume on the global scene for Muydinkhujaev, including that Olympic gold last year. And the title from Tashkent at welterweight earlier this summer, that World Boxing World Championships in Liverpool. He scores with a good right jab to the body, brings it up to the head to knock the head of Kool backwards. Kool seeking to be the aggressor and find a home for those long-limbed punches, but he's just been running to some effective counters from Muydinkhujaev. Muydinkhujaev active to begin this opening round, and no doubt totally switched on after being sent to the canvas by a terrific shot by Asadkhuja of Moldova. Good burst of punches to the body, ending with a right hook to the head from Kool. Stepping in with a jab to the body is Muydinkhujaev. So Muydinkhujaev just celebrating that jab as he spins off the line, counterclockwise to his right. Kool seeking to continue to press, showing good composure. Moving the head nicely is Muydinkhujaev. Change of jab, but again it was Muydinkhujaev that appeared to be a little more authoritative, snapping the head back of Kool, as you can, and then Kool reciprocated by landing a stiff, straight jab of his own. So Kool imposing his physicality on Muydinkhujaev, getting his head into his chest and keeping him pinned against the ropes in a bid to try and sap some of the strength. Back to the space of center ring and flicking out a wonderful jab once again. Coming up from around the belt line on occasion. Kool pressing forward in a straight line here, remembering that semi-final win against Bachkov. It was lateral movement, that was the order of the day. In the face of the steamroll pressure being applied by the man from Armenia. One-shot combination from Muydinkhujaev, ending with that body shot success. Two men have had some simultaneous exchanges of jabs, but the busier boxer for my money, there's a 10-second clapper sounds here, I was about to say imminent. Busier boxer and a more effective boxer through the first 3 minutes has been Muydinkhujaev. Beautiful movement laterally, good variety in his work, and I think the man in red has done it, isn't it? Indeed it is. It allows the winner of the round to dictate the tactics thereafter.
Round 2.
As we move into the second round, 67 kilogram welterweight gold medal bout, Asadkhuja Muydinkhujaev holds every available global title on offer, and he's taken the first round unanimously as the man in red. Evgenii Kool trying to quicken his feet and increase his punch output, but look at how he's been deterred in that regard by that incessant lead right hand of Muydinkhujaev. Terrific start to the round, and again it just gives Kool something to think about as he tries to work his way inside. He's not just going to be able to blaze his way in. He's not that type of boxer. He's remaining disciplined as he gets through the good southpaw right jab of his own. Good left cross over the top from Muydinkhujaev. Excuse me, from Kool, with Muydinkhujaev on the ropes. Solid right jab while moving counterclockwise to his right from Muydinkhujaev, and then reaching for a left cross to the body, and the clearly evident intention of Kool to try and get on the front foot and pick up the pace here. Well, it's been neutralized pretty effectively. Bit of an arm bar going in from Muydinkhujaev into the face of Kool. No complaints from Kool. And we've got cries of Russia, Russia in response to those of Uzbekistan coming from each side of the arena here at the Dubai Duty-Free Tennis Stadium. Halfway through the second round, and the increase in tempo that Evgenii Kool has tried to inject has been matched and indeed raised by the defending champion. Very good display indeed. So what can Kool do now in a bid to turn things in his favor? There's just a smearing of red to graze. There's a nice right hook to the body, but it's reciprocated immediately by Muydinkhujaev, but then Kool kept the attack going to make it first and third boxing in his favor. Looking to pin his man on the ropes once again and rubbing that head into the cheek of Muydinkhujaev. Nice jab, body then head from Muydinkhujaev, who then maintaining the gap. Little bit of an alley shuffle. He's tagged by a slapping right hand. He boxes his way effectively off the ropes and gets back to the space of ring center. Nice right hook into the body from Kool. The lead right hook to the head was short of the mark. So Kool very much in this round. Roundhouse left from Evgenii Kool. But again, with 25 seconds remaining, I'm not sure that it's done enough, that it's been enough to win the round. There is time, of course, for a moment of quality or indeed a finishing shot to be produced. But Muydinkhujaev decked in the opening round of his semi-final, but he's been switched on from the opening bell tonight. It's physical on the inside. And that concludes the second round. So moving to the third, well, it's the third and final round here in this 67 kilogram welterweight final, and Evgenii Kool has been competitive. He's certainly trying to implement his own tactics, but Asadkhuja Muydinkhujaev did an outstanding job in the second round of being prepared for the increased intensity and punch output from Evgenii Kool, and he was not only prepared for it, he matched it and imposed his own increase in intensity, accuracy and punch output. I thought his variety of work was really impressive, and he made himself a unanimous victor of that round. And look at that for an eye-catching southpaw right from around his kneecap, and he's maintaining the gap with that counterclockwise movement and occasional snaking out of those straight punches. Evgenii Kool keen to show the referee that he's not the one doing the holding. Minute gone in the final round. So Kool keeping his shape and his discipline as he presses forward with 2 and 3 phase attacks, but he's not really produced the accuracy he was searching for. Muydinkhujaev just preventing him from working away with these arm locks that he's applying, clamping the levers of Evgenii Kool beneath his armpits. Check right hook was celebrated with an ooh from Muydinkhujaev. That was audible from our commentary position here ringside. And again, this is exactly, well, not exactly, it's a version of what Evgenii Kool is. He goes in search of a leaping right hook, but it's a version of what Evgenii Kool did to Havanis Bachkov in the semi-final. He neutralized the front foot pressure and then just allowed the clock to tick down while he got himself entwined with the Armenian perennial medalist. Kool trying to work his way into range in search of that 10-8 round that he needs. But he's too clever for this Muydinkhujaev, and that's why he's maintaining the gap, and then when his man comes close to him, clinches, waits for the intervention of the ref. And just a little bit of desperation creeping into the work of Evgenii Kool now, and that's understandable. Launching big southpaw lefts, but not able to find the range, and he's wrapped up on the inside by Muydinkhujaev once again. Locking those arms beneath his own armpits until the referee intervenes with a command of stop. You won't want to pick up a warning for that, but now with the 10-second clapper sounding here at the Dubai Duty Free Tennis Center, Muydinkhujaev is on his way to back-to-back goals and is continuing this golden run through the three-round format of IBA.
And he took care of business
now,
there.
Ladies and gentlemen, at the end of 3 full rounds, we go to the judges at ringside. They see this contest as a win on points, declaring your winner by unanimous decision. Fighting out of the red corner, representing Uzbekistan, Asadkhuja Muydinkhujaev.
So Asadkhuja Muydinkhujaev makes it back-to-back. Evgenii Kool has had an outstanding campaign here at Dubai 2025 with some eye-catching knockout victories, some dominant displays at his quarter-final.
And
he gave
once
3 counts
again,
and decked his opponent with his vaunted southpaw left hook.
winner and now IBA
The outstanding
World
work
Champion,
at the semi-final stage to eliminate Havana Spachkov. Ran into Asadkhuja Muydinkhujaev in the gold medal bout, and he receiving that most precious prize of all, as well as the check for $300,000 US. Fantastic series of performances once again, getting off the floor in the semi-final.
For the national anthem of our champion,
is a back-to-back IBA world champion.